Energy efficient measures are even better when you can get two functions from one item. When you consider your draperies to be more than just a decor item, but they can also hedge heat and cold. Joining us to talk about this and rejoining us is John Reinken from Budget Blinds. And John, thanks for staying with us on this. Let's talk a little bit about why does a customer come to you? Is there a common reason they want to come and talk to you about draperies?
Absolutely, thanks Pete. So today a lot of times customers are going back to draperies to deal with a lot of their energy efficiency concerns and dealing with a lot of these really large windows. Overall, draperies have been a very traditional way of covering your windows and getting that solar heat gain taken care of. But as time's gone on, windows have definitely increased their energy efficiency, and there was less and less of a need for people to put draperies on. But we've definitely found as time's gone on, and these windows getting so big, we are getting back to using draperies a lot, and not just a decor piece overall. This is really about controlling solar heat gain and adding some energy efficiency for customers.
So draperies do deliver on that energy saving promise then?
Absolutely. It's very similar to putting up like a thermal blanket over your window, and having multiple layers of material there really help to try and create some R value overall. You can go from very thick materials, you can add inner linings inside, so ultimately you can get multiple layers in that one drapery to give you maximum thermal protection.
And John, that energy saving comes into play in terms of heat and cold, right? In terms of the heat with as you talk about that barrier. A little bit more on that.
So energy efficiency, a lot of times heat is usually everybody's biggest concern because they're sitting there and they just feel them baking in the sun, or you see that sun damage happen a lot faster from the heat. But anywhere you have a heat concern, there's usually a cold issue as well. So it is very, very important in the winter times and things to be able to close those draperies up. The amount of glass exposure that you have in a space really does make a big difference in how much either cold or hot temperatures kind of radiate off that glass.
Let's talk also other benefits of adding draperies to your home.
So it's not just for energy efficiency and things. A lot of times we are using draperies to finish off these large windows where we just have walls of windows to be able to cover. Covering that with draperies makes it almost the simpler concept than having multiple shades or something down it. Draperies have also become very, very important in sound and noise overall. So say you live in a city or high traffic areas where you have car horns and different city noises at night. Draperies are very popular for that. And then also just interior in your home. Homes are getting a lot more hard surfaces, wood floors. Draperies make a really big difference in just kind of absorbing some of that sound and making your home feel
and
sound
also,
a little better.
And John, also in terms of a barrier as a blackout, right? To keep some of that blaring light from coming in.
Absolutely. When it comes to that room darkening or light control, obviously traditionally hotel rooms have always had blackout draperies in them, and it is still one of the best things that you can do to cover that window and really give you a full blackout application.
Let's talk about options then, and I imagine again we can get into a lot in terms of the options, the functionality and design options, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we're really talking endless. So a lot of times we want to come in and have a consultation, sit and really meet and understand the space and the individual and what they're looking for. But when you have thousands of fabrics and things to pick from, then you also have the ability to pick what design you want your draperies done in. So you have a variety of different pleat styles and grommets and things that you can do. A lot of it all kind of just depends if we're looking for more of a traditional setup versus like trying to look for much more of a clean, modern look. Makes a really big difference on how we get those draperies made. And then just a variety of materials we can help guide somebody through what's going to meet their needs the best.
Options, benefits, all are tremendous additions to a home, and it's really an investment, right? So talk to us a little bit about, I guess, the range in terms of investment for draperies for my home.
Absolutely. So draperies have always been one of the more expensive high-end items for customers to cover their window coverings. It is still very labor intensive. The fabrics and materials can be expensive, and then it's very human labor still done. It's teams of people with big machines sewing and doing all the stitching themselves. So overall, I would always estimate that a large window, a sliding glass door or something in there, a good budget number is probably in the $2,500 range for draperies and the hardware. But you can you know, sky's the limit for the most part. You can really elevate that cost by adding in motorization or sourcing goods from almost anywhere in the world. So,
John, thanks for the great information and sharing that with us. And if you'd like more tips and tricks on insulating your PowerHouse from extreme temperatures, visit our website at powerhousetv.com.